What if tonight, everything you have spent years building was taken from you in a single moment? Your wealth, your safety, your future, not because you failed, but because you left it unprotected. If you value what you are building, subscribe now and listen carefully, because this story carries a warning many learned too late. Old Banzar, grim warrior of another age, stood guard at the narrow stone passage leading to the summit of Babylon's ancient walls. Below him, the city trembled. From the east came the Elamites. From the north, the Assyrians. Two ruthless enemies, striking without warning, driven by hunger for gold, slaves, and conquest. Above Banzar, Babylon's defenders fought with desperate courage. Upon those towering walls rested the future of the city and the lives of thousands who waited in fear below. Babylon was rich, Babylon was admired, and Babylon was under siege. From the streets came the citizens, anxious and shaken. An elderly merchant approached Banzar, his voice quivering with dread. "Will Babylon survive?" he asked. "We are too old to fight, and too old to endure slavery." Banzar did not shout. He did not show fear. He met the old man's gaze and spoke calmly. "Be at peace. The walls of Babylon are strong." The merchant departed, reassured. Yet, soon another came, and another, each bearing the same quiet terror. Then came a little girl. Her eyes were wide, her hands trembling. "Will my mother be safe?" she asked. "And my little brother?" For a brief moment, even the hardened warrior felt the weight of her fear. Banzar knelt before her and said gently, "It was for you, and for every child like you, that these walls were built more than 100 years ago. They have never been breached, and they will not fail you now." The assault did not cease. Day after day, arrows darkened the sky. Ladders slammed against stone. Invaders clawed upward, screaming in rage. Babylon's defenders answered without mercy. Arrows fell like rain. Ladders shattered. Men fought, bled, and fell. The wounded were carried away for treatment, and as they passed, Banzar spoke the same words to each one. "The walls will protect you." 3 weeks passed. Then 3 weeks and 5 days. The enemy showed no sign of retreat. And yet, the walls still stood. Then, on the 5th night of the 4th week, a mighty cry erupted from the defenders above. A sound unmistakable. A sound of triumph. The invaders were retreating, broken, defeated, driven away. Once again, the walls of Babylon had repelled those who came to plunder her treasures and enslave her people. Babylon stood secure, not because her enemies were weak, but because her defenses were strong. The walls of Babylon were more than stone. They were foresight. They were preparation. They were protection built long before danger arrived. And this is where many fail. They build wealth, but not protection. They earn, but do not secure. They succeed and assume nothing will go wrong, until it does. Today, our walls are not made of stone. They are built from savings, from insurance, from dependable investments, from preparation against loss, illness, and unexpected tragedy. Those without walls live in constant danger, even in times of peace. Those with walls sleep calmly, even when the world is under siege. The lesson is simple, and it is unforgiving. We cannot afford to be without adequate protection. If this message resonated with you, like the video, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. Because wealth unprotected is wealth already halfway lost, and the wise build their walls before the enemy appears.